A lot of my work I try to make for the common person. So like everyone loves TV, right? How much more common can you get? You know? So I think it already makes that impact on people that everybody knows TV, they like the images, but there's an abstract quality to all these what I call airs, and all of them have this abstract expressionist. You know, like even the art people like this. So it's not only for like people who just sit around and watch TV, but it's for the art people. Like abstract expressionism, you can see a lot of patterns, you can see a lot of emotion in all of them, and it's all about competition, it's all about digital media, because that's what I do, and that's where the world's going. And so that's kind of how all this stuff has started. Basically, it just starts with me videotaping stuff that I like. That's all it is, just starting and stopping, like, there's a commercial, this is some weird like music video over here, and so like, I just tape stuff that I like. And then through all these progressions of reuse of tape, reuse of digital media, and then I take that and run it through like heads of VCR, and that creates a process, maybe how many times I've used that tape. All those things create these images, and then I just go through and find them to give you a little background on how they're all created or what they are. Each of them are a frame. So if you know Edward Muybridge or someone like even photography, all those are just frames. And in TV or in film, it's 24 or 30 frames per second. And so like the titles of them can be like, there's a whole bunch of numbers, but what that can mean is that like, that could be like the first minute, second, and 13th frame right there.
Wow, okay.
But the next one, first, second, you know, 20th frame. And so the next image will be totally different from that. So that's all it is, just me sitting there and finding all those, whatever those are. And I think it kind of, again, creates that link between those who are artists, fine artists and, you know, museum quality artists, versus just like my grandma, you know, or like my dad. You know, they get this because it's TV and they get the colors, you know, and all of it's about colors, and it all happened by mistake, and so that's kind of why I call them airs. I was doing them for this interactive installation, a computer installation that was triggering video. And as I was editing the video, that's how I started to find these mistakes, and so I just rolled with it. I think a lot of people are beginning to see that link between, like, you know, they can look at this and they'll understand it because it's an image, right? Like it's a TV image, and they'll look at like a painting and they'll get that. And if I can make that leap, then that's connected. I mean, I'm a professor, so I got to do that anyway every day. Like, how do I talk about how this works versus what they're making? How do I talk about how a computer installation works versus a painting? It's all the same, it's just a different mechanism of voice, and that's what all this is about. What I call my artwork, which is not really correct, is interactive computer installation. So that's either tracking a color, using a web camera to track a space, a plane, a car, whatever. And then to take these to that next level is to maybe try to figure out how to get more of these like in real time. So these are all processed through all these layers of processing, but that's what can I do in real time? Can I do just kind of more motion graphics? Can I like to take that kind of religious experience of art out of that. So like if you get near a painting, does it like start shaking on you? You know, if you get near a painting, does something come out and poke you? Yeah. You know, like I just like to have fun and just, I don't know, I think art should be fun and not so serious and quiet. And that's the kind of work I make.